Alex Pape, number 12, senior, with a fresh haircut, too. He looks like a different kid. Almost don't recognize him. Looking good, Alex. Danilo Petrovic, number 10, junior. Jake Downing, number 2, senior.
Shiny shoes tonight.
He does have the shiny shoes. Look at those. Those are nice. Julian Swanson, number 32, senior. Jackson Sanford, senior, number 21.
I keep meaning to ask you, Jackson's been wearing that compression sock or whatever on his leg all season. What's the deal with that?
I have no idea. That's just, those are pure style points, I believe. And style is it's subjective, man. You know. Full disclosure, there is no program tonight at this game, so I am totally unaware of names of the Ballard Beavers tonight. So we're going to go with numbers. I'll call out their numbers.
Ball.
We got Rider basketball to begin the game. Let's see what Ballard comes out in terms of defense. Looks like they're going to play straight up man-to-man. Let's see if the Riders can get into some good early ball movement, swinging the ball across the court. Working on their offensive sets, try to get some good looks.
No.
Something with the shot clock, but I can't be sure. Looks like we got now we have clock issues all around. All right, working out the kinks here to begin the game. Little tech issues at the moment. There's a shot clock. Didn't work to begin with, and then the game clock stopped working. Now we're going. Ball in bounds. Petrovic to Pape. High ball screen. Stanford on Pape. Kick to Petrovic. Swing to Downing. Back to Pape. Pape with the left-handed dribble and drive and layup. Little strong. I think he probably was anticipating a little contact and ended up being wide open. Riders in man. First initial possessions, good energy by both defenses. Riders with the D-up call from the bench. Deep three. Long. Rebound Pape. Pape walks it up, calls three. Man-to-man by Ballard. Double team, kick to Stanford, deep three. Jake Downing with the rebound, and the pull-up, and the bucket. Great effort by Jake on the offensive rebound. Long shot, he's on the weak side for the rebound. Secures it, soft touch for two. Riders up, 2-zip.
Don't mean to beat up on my own kid, but I think he's dribbled more in this game than he's dribbled all season already.
2-2.
Sorry, Jake.
Ballard with a good drive. Ties it up. Downing pops off the double screen. Deep three. Good look. just a bit short. Picks up the dribble. Good early offense by Ballard. A little pick and roll action. Petrovic loses the handle on it. Ballard possession. Riders swarm, contests that just enough to get the miss and the rebound coming the other way. Alex with a little bit of an errant pass, works out, deep three, got it. Alex Pape leaving off from where he did last game where he hit 6 threes. That's his first shot of the night. Second shot of the night, first three, converts. Riders come out on a made basket. They're going to go to the press, zone press. Great rebound by Swanson. Bodies fly when Swanson's out there. This is how it goes. Deep three by Downing. Got it. Beautiful shot. And good early offense, Chris. That's what they need to do. They got to push the ball a little bit.
Like it. Love that.
Can't concede on just being willing to walk it up every time. If you can push it even on an early offense like that, get Jake the ball for a deep three. So Riders shooting the ball well. A couple three-pointers early in this first quarter. Good energy. Probably need to be a little bit more aggressive on defense. And Ballard's having some success with just some dropping into the big guy there for a layup and then a missed attempt too. But good start for the Riders. Good to see the ball go on the hoop. And as we always say, the key for this team, they play stingy defense. They're good that way. It's about getting the ball in the basket, trying to get over that 60-point mark. I expect the exact same thing for this game. Ballard ball. Riders come out in the 2-2-1. This is kind of a soft press designed to burn time off the clock, maybe create some unforced, some errors by Ballard. Not necessarily designed to trap or anything, but just to burn some time off the clock. They drop back into a 2-3 out of the 2-2-1 full court. Skip pass by Ballard. It's one way to get the defense moving. Ballard seems a little bit confused with this. Nice little adjustment. Deep three. Miss. Long shot, long rebound. Another three, baseline. Long, tipped. Riders struggling a bit with it. One thing is the big challenge of playing a zone defense is that you leave yourself exposed to rebounding issues potentially. You have to talk. You have to go find a man rather than man to man. You know where your guy is typically, and you know how to put a body on him. In zone, you got to go find someone who's in your area. Oftentimes that leaves someone open for the rebound.
And those long shots, you just kind of leave you in a mad scramble for the ball, right?
But definitely a little initial confusion with Ballard trying to pull together their zone offense against the look that the Riders just gave them. As I mentioned before the game, their game plan seems to be that they're going to mix up a combination of zone and man to keep Ballard on their toes, keep them uncomfortable, and force them to think. As soon as you think in basketball you're in trouble, you got to just react. Baseline out of bounds, deep pass to Downing. Ballard looks to push up, put pressure on the ball. Pape with a great drive, left hand, comes up a bit short. Swanson, big rebound, kick to Downing, 18-footer, got it. Jake Downing's shooting the ball quite well in the first quarter here. Roosevelt looking good, putting the ball in the hoop, up 10-5. Back to zone on a make. That's the plan. Stolen by Petrovic. Kid's got good hands, and like we always say, got a knack for the ball. He's always around it, always around it. Backdoor cut. Good patience by the Riders. Stanford, one dribble. Goes to Pape. On ball screen, Petrovic. Kick to Downing. Stanford dribble the ball. Petrovic. Oh, nothing. That's a shot clock violation. You got to hit some rim. But a long possession. I mean, I guess the upside of a long possession like that is you just force the other team to play a bunch of defense. Came up empty, but silver lining is clock comes off, and I was going to say good feet by Petrovic, but that was, good hands, but that was good feet. Kicks the ball to the other end of the court. It's going to be Ballard ball, sideline out of bounds. Riders content into 2-3. If they can just get to rebound out of this, there's opportunities for them to go transition baskets the other way. If you can secure a rebound, often it gives you an opportunity to get out and get some early offense. Always a good thing for this Rider team. Great hands again. Another steal for Petrovic.
Hands in the passing lane.
Zone is looking very effective at the moment. Good pass. A little strong. Might have been an opportunity for Petrovic there to just gather himself, pump fake, and then go up, try to draw the foul. Ballard has some size down low, a couple big guys, so just need to make a little adjustment there.
Hope you did a good job describing that last play, because I left a camera on the other end of the floor. Sorry, it's Friday, man. My mind is like toast.
Your mind's blown. So on a missed shot, Riders dropping back into man defense, not zone. Let's see what they're going to do at the baseline out of bounds. Patrick Ballard checks in for Julian Swanson. Riders in man. Ballard tested early, just checked into the game. Baby hook, rebound. Same team, fellas. All right. Petrovic secures the rebound. Steal, rebound by Petrovic. Last 3 possessions. Stanford to look. Pass to Pape. Pape. Crossover dribble. Petrovic to Downing. On ball screen. Downing deep 3. Long. Ballard goes for the rebound. Ballard secures it. Man to man by the Riders. Ballard tests it again. The bucket. Backdoor cut by Downing. Kick to Stanford. To Petrovic. Back to Pape. Ballard at the top of the key. Riders just working it around the perimeter. Stanford deep 3. Stabitov. 20 seconds left. Well done. We got 8 seconds to go. Let's see what the Riders can get. Coach Richardson calls into play. It's going to be sideline out of bounds. Petrovic to Pape. Look for a high ball screen, potentially. I'm guessing here, but maybe with Ballard setting a high ball screen on Pape. Great look by Alex Pape to Petrovic. And there's your quarter. Nice way to end it.
Yeah, that was a great way to end it right there.
So about what we would anticipate. Pretty scrappy game, back and forth. Clear to me that the combination of going zone and man defense for the Riders was creating some trouble for Ballard. Take that 7-point, defensive effort all day. If you're a Rider fan, that should lead to good things. And the question is, can they keep it up for 3 more quarters? Got to keep their defensive intensity up. They've been hitting some threes, and offensive execution has been decent. I wouldn't say great. I think They've had some opportunities down low, just haven't converted. So hopefully that will change a bit. I think there was a sub or two coming in at this quarter, so I'll update your all of you out there with who the new riders to check in. Looks like we got Petrovic, Pape, Downing, Dylan Bullard, number 23, Patrick Bagette, starting the second quarter. Riders in man. Good motion O by Ballard. Big fella down low. The foul. I'm not sure they got Pape or they got Bagette. Alex collapsed down on try to help Pat out there and got called with a reach in. Number 10 going to the free throw line for 2. Got another sub coming in. Noah Cuzone. He's back after a pretty nasty sprained ankle. Good to see him back. He looks healthy. He does not look to be limping, and he's got his ankle taped up for sure, but nice to see him back playing and giving Alex Pape a little break here. Downing to Cazone, high screen, Bagette pulls it back out, crossover dribble, loses the handle on it.
Zone got to shake off the rust here a little bit, right?
Well, that's a real, rust is a real thing. It happens after missing a few games. Definitely trying to do the right thing there. Just I think he was between making a one-handed pass and a two-handed pass and just kind of shoved it out of bounds. So. Bagette with the D. There's a long reach. High ball screen. Good help by Bagette. Cazone stays in front of his man. Bagette in deep. He's got to body him up. Deep pass to Bullard. Back to Cazone. Double teamed to Bagette for the 3. Long. Six and a half to go. Riders up 12-10. At the moment, Riders' length giving us some trouble down low, whether it's offensive rebounds or just some straight up, taking it right at you and getting some layups. Riders either need to have some better on-ball pressure to keep those passes from getting inside, and then also the big guys also need to be in somewhat of a half denial position to keep the big guys from getting the ball. And when they do get it down low, you got to body them up. They're getting us way too deep. Zone to Swanson. Swanson just checked in, as did Stanford. Dylan Bashore checks out. Oh, excuse me, Dylan Bashore still in the game. Stanford with the ball. Drives, kicks to Bagette. Goes up strong, misses strong. Ballard ball. Bringing the ball up to either tie or go ahead. Riders in man. One thing that you got to put the ball in the hoop in order to get in that zone defense. So this is and the zone was working well. So as they're playing their defenses, man or zone, it's all predicated on whether they put the ball in the hoop. Riders got to get the ball in the hoop.
Yeah, having a little tough time finishing, right? They're getting to the hoop, just a little strong every time.
To knock down those shots. That would immediately put them into the 2-2-1, drop them back to the 2-3. which has been a good look thus far. Coach Richardson using going into the bench, playing a lot of guys as he usually does, giving people opportunity to play, mixing up the lineups. Riders pick up man. Sideline OB Ballard. Ballard kicks it down to the big guy again. Swanson with a great effort. I love that about Julian. He watched the last few possessions. That big kid had to back down Bajette a couple times and got some layups. Julian stood his ground and bodied him up, and then when the moment was right, took that charge. Smart play by a smart kid. Kuzone kicked to Stanford, to Petrovic, to Bullard. Bullard with the left-handed dribble, drive, step through, right-handed take. Swanson, rebound, kick to Kuzone, back to Swanson, and miss a bunny. Great effort, great effort. That's who we love and expect out of Julian as he flies around, and he's a disruptor, as they say. He gets in there and mixes it up. Just came up short on the layup. Riders need to buy a bucket. Great tip by Petrovic, going to the hoop. Misses short. Nice idea on the pump fake. Might have been a little contact, wasn't called. Stanford picks up top key. Another block by Petrovic, doing it all tonight, as usual. Blocks, steals, cross-court kick to Stanford. Deep three, got it. We needed it bad. We needed it bad. Riders fall back to man. No zone this time. Good to see that ball go in the hoop. Took us 4 minutes to get on the board in the second quarter, but hey, that's sometimes how it goes. Great block by Swanson. Swanson coming in, giving some great minutes and putting a little bit of clamps on their big guy, who was giving us some trouble. On-ball screen, tough pass. Stanford dribble drive and gets the foul on the shot. Looks like he's going to the line for two. Kind of a scrambled play, but fortuitous for the Riders. Stanford going to the line. Swanson giving some great minutes right now.
Yeah, he needed to come in and play 10 a little tough. 10 was beating us up here for a little bit, but Julian's come in and done a good job of tamping that down a little bit.
Julian can do that. He plays with a high degree of physicality, and kind of gives this Rider team a little edge that they need often. And he's a bit of an intimidating dude to play against. He really does fly around. He's not opposed to have his elbows out, play with that kind of attitude. 2-2-1 press, drop back to the 2-3. I like this from Coach Richardson. Never mind, back to the man. 2-2-1, back to man. One thing about this group that's in here right now, they played a lot of ball for many years, so it's easy for the coach to make some quick adjustments on the fly. They've been doing this for quite a while together, so. Petrovic, left-handed drive. Ball tipped. A little bit of frustration. He's done everything but put the ball in the hoop, and he's having a little bit of frustration on that one. But he's got to hang in there. It's going to come.
Yeah, I think he's having a tough time getting going offensively, right? But knowing him, it's going to come around.
Great block. Another block. And Riders get their money's worth on that one, but it's a spinal adjustment by two Riders on number 4. But hey, that's what you got to do. You don't want to let a kid get a strip wide open layup. Make him go to the free throw line and make him earn it. There you go. We got a sub. We got Gabe Lopez coming in for Alex Pape. Thinking Lopez is going to be playing the point. There you go. So it's good to make good hard fouls sometimes. Lopez brings the ball up. Handoff, dribble drive to Stanford, to Downing. Kicks. Really the right idea there, and that's a great play. Just unfortunate. Ball gets tipped by Ballard and happens to go off Stanford's fingertips and out of bounds. So some frustrating possessions for the Riders, but they're working hard and they're competing, and that's what's important. That's what's going to get them. It's going to keep them in this game, and the shots will come.
Danilo's still aggressive on the defensive end and rebounding. He's got to stay in there.
Great look by Downing. Good roll by Swanson and a nice little crab dribble, left-handed layup. Great look. 19-13 Riders. Good pressure that time. One thing that the Riders can do is if you apply good pressure on the wings or on the point guard and you make that entry pass a little bit more challenging, all of a sudden that high-low man action they're getting with those layups starts to be a little bit tougher like that. There was some decent on-ball pressure by Stanford on that. Ends up being an errant pass, gets chucked out of bounds. Swanson kicked to Downing. Good look. That's what we're looking for.
Not going to get any more open than that.
Deep three by Ballard, short.
All wood on that.
Minute 23, we got shot clock issues. Looks like that kind of came off. All right, 19-13, 120 to go in the quarter, in the half. Swanson to Downing. Downing, beautiful pass, and one to Swanson. That was a repeat with the bonus bucket here. We got going to the line for an extra free throw.
Double J, Jake and Julian working well together.
I like it. And beautiful pass by Downing at the left hand, soft little bounce pass where no one else could get it other than Swanson. Swanson with the bank shot. Little strong, little adrenaline, I think, going on there.
Cracked the backboard on that. What y'all don't see at home is Julian's mom is sitting right in front of us and she's laughing, so that's good.
That's good. Alex Pape with the steal. Looking to convert. Good take, good aggressive play. 48 seconds to go. 13-21 Riders. Great move. Just came up short on the, or I should say long on the bank layup. Riders, 31 seconds, 20 on the shot clock, 30 in the game. Downing deep three. Jake's mom just said, hey, come on now on that one. That was deep. 13 seconds left. Lopez closes out on 24. Kick, deep three, same spot as last one. Makes it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jake's going to get a shot off. He does. Misses. 21-16 is our halftime score. A low-scoring grinder of a half, as we would anticipate. And we had a little. I will now keep track of this little shot clock issues. You guys aren't seeing it anymore at home, so I will continue to announce that second half. We can't get our tech in order. Yeah, who are we going to call for that? We're in trouble. We'll go old school. It's all right. We know how to do this. All right. Good half. I would say average half by Riders. Kind of had some moments of stringing together a couple baskets in a row, but otherwise been a little bit tough to score, which can be the case with this squad. But overall, playing pretty phenomenal defense, forcing some errors by the Beavers, and keeping Ballard's point totals low. I mean, 16 and a half. I'll take that all day. But the This thing seems destined to be under 60 points, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for the second half festivities. All right. All right, we're back on. It's a couple minutes before the third quarter. We were getting some text messages saying that we were sounding like robots, which I am not a robot. So hopefully it sounds better now. If any of you out there that know me well enough that have my phone number, text me to tell me that it's sounding better. Chris was working on it with our tech guru, Tim Thiers, to kind of figure that out. So interesting little thing that happened at halftime. There's a discrepancy between what Gabe Lopez's number is in the scorebook versus what uniform he is wearing. So there's going to be a technical assessed to the to the Riders at the beginning of the third quarter. So there'll be a free throw, I guess 2 free throws, and it's going to be possession ball for Ballard anyways, but there'll be a couple bonus free throws to start the half.
Sounds like we're sounding better. Early report.
Yeah, sounding good is subjective. I don't ever sound good, but at least I don't sound like a robot now. That's cool. Riders coming out with the same starting 5. It started the game. We got Downing number 2, Jake Downing number 2, senior, Alex Pape, senior, number 12, Danilo Petrovic, number 10, junior, Julian Swanson, number 32, senior, Jackson Stanford, number 21, senior. Senior-laden squad for sure. And here are your free throws. Yeah, boys are just figuring this out. There you go. So typically, Gabe Lopez wears number 0. And for whatever reason, there's no 0 on the rider, no 0 uniform on the Riders tonight. And that was somehow caught sometime during the first half. All right, here we go, 21-18. We got start of the third period, Riders in man-to-man. Cut to the basket by number 4. Swanson gets tied up with him. Quick early foul. Baseline out of bounds. Ballard. Riders in man-to-man. Stanford closes out on 12. Great defense by Swanson again. Awesome denial. Gets his hand in there. Stanford pulls up. Knocks down the circus shot. Recovers there. Almost traveled. Recovered himself.
Did a good job of keeping his foot on the ground there.
Absolutely. Danilo closes out on number 12. Ballard swings the ball across the court, searching the perimeter, looking 4 out, 1 in, trying to drop it down to the big guy. Number 13 with a nice drive and bucket. Swanson to Pape. Pape, stutter step, dribble. Pass of Danilo Petrovic. Drains a 3. Good for Danilo to see the ball go in the hoop. He's been doing everything but that I would not be surprised if he breaks out in the second half, Chris.
That might be the start of it. Certainly was frustrated with himself on the offensive end in that first half.
Scrap for the ball. Looks like a loose ball foul going to be on Downing, I believe. Never mind. Julian Swanson with the second foul. His second foul. He's had 2.5. Riders up 26-20. 6.5 to go in the third period. Ballard looking to get it down low. Great tip by Alex Pape on the break. Crossover dribble. Kicks it Downing at the top of the key to Stanford. Reset. And a foul by number 12. Going sideline out of bounds. Petrovic bring it in. Keep an eye on Danilo after he passes it in. He'll typically will cut to the basket. Sometimes it's open. Deep shot by Downing. Well short. Deep pass right out of bounds. That's a super tough angle to make an entry pass from the wing like that. Better off dropping it down the baseline. Ballard's player had Julian sealed on his right shoulder. Should have dropped it baseline and then passed it in. But we'll take it. Downing dribble drive. Spins. Kicks to Stanford. Stanford to Pape. Swanson goes to the hoop and makes a bucket. Strong move by Julian Swanson, giving us some good minutes and some good toughness down low. 20-28, 5.5 to go. Riders in the 2-2-1. Be back to man. Deep three, short. Petrovic rebound. Will bring it up on his own. He can handle the ball nicely. Pulls it out, swings to Pape. Downing claps his hands. Not open. Swings baseline pass. Beautiful play. Great rider cut there. Great ball movement. 30-20. Riders up. 5 minutes to go. Riders doing a great job with some defensive rebounds and some steals to generate some easy offense. Key to this team. Another turnover by Ballard.
Riders should pick up the pace here a little bit again and, see if they can do a little damage, make a little run.
100% great energy to start this third period. Like what they're doing, like the aggressiveness, like seeing Petrovic rebound it and take it himself. He can handle the ball. Why not bring it? Apply pressure to this Ballard team. Wild pass by Pape. It works out. Pass to Swanson. Swanson with the layup. Julian Swanson playing a hell of a game tonight, Chris. Great play. Flying around, being aggressive, doing his thing.
You kind of called it at the beginning of the game. Somebody different every game, right?
Yep, Julian picking it up, flying around, being a bit of an enforcer down low on the defensive end for sure, and now contributing on the offensive end. His aggressive style of basketball is a little bit contagious for this team. Rubs off on these kids. Nice run here, 32-20, 4:28 in the third period. Riders on a little bit of a roll here. Let's see if they continue, keep the momentum going. Ballard needs to regroup here. They've had some pretty rough possessions on offense, some sloppy turnovers, missed shots. Roosevelt, the aggressor at the moment. Ballard ball, bringing it in. Riders going with a full court. Not sure what this is. Miscommunication for sure. And one. I'm not sure what was going on there. I feel like I don't know how it's possible out of a timeout, but I feel like it was a combination of some kids thinking maybe they were in zone on the press and others were in man, and it was a hot mess. So what does that get you? It gets you a quick bucket by Ballard and an and one opportunity. This far cry from what Richardson wanted out of that timeout. I can't imagine he drew it up that way. I just somehow the kids weren't on the same page.
Three guys saw one picture and two guys saw another, and that's what they got out of it.
Downing with the take. Rebound and the bucket. 34-22, 4 minutes to go in the period. Riders going the other way. Petrovic bringing it. We got a Ballard player lost his shoe on that drive. Pape deep three. Bottoms. There we go. Richardson with the timeout, as he likes to do after a big bucket. 37-22, 3:49 to go in the quarter. Riders on a roll right now.
A little bit of a run. Yeah. Got to keep the energy up.
With good energy, playing with enthusiasm, cheering for each other, doing the little things right now. Ballard looks to be a little extra effort after that last time out. Came up short on that layup. Nice to see, once again, nice to see someone other than Alex Pape pushing the ball on the break. Great to see Danilo bringing it, rebound it, and take it. He's a very skilled player. He's got that ability to do that. He can play a lot of different positions. Gives Roosevelt a little bit different look. Patrick Beget checked in for Julian Swanson, who played some fantastic minutes and really gave the Riders a boost. Man-to-man defense for the Riders. Good tip by Pape. Pape with aggressive defense. Deep three by Ballard. Long. Riders got a scrap. That's a foul. Probably pretty clean with the hands, maybe a little bit of a hip check. 37-22, 3:24 to go in the period. Ballard going to the line for two. Short. We got a sub. We got Sam Vile getting his first minutes tonight, coming in for Danilo Petrovic. He's doing a great job, contributing in all ways. He's going to get a breather. I'm sure he'll be back in soon. Sam Vile, good to see him. He's a junior. Good to see him get some minutes, get some time. Man-to-man defense by Ballard. Alex Pape with stutter step behind the back to Downing. To Sam Vile. Downing with the drive. Kick to Baget. Quick shot. A little strong. Going the other way. Baget with the big block. The kid's long. He's got them long arms, man. Bats the ball away. Beautiful, beautiful block. Way to come in, Pat. Kick to Stanford from Baget. High screen. Reset by Pape. Shake and bake. Stanford with the rebound. Kick to Vile. And we got a push on. Oh my goodness, they called a charge on that. All right. I'm going to let that one be. All right, we got a charge on Sam Vile. 37-22, 2:32. I think I've called that number a number of times. Stuck on those numbers right now. No one doing anything on offense. Ballard moving it around, seeking on the perimeter. Almost a steal by Downing. Deep three, long. Stanford with the rebound, secures it, kicks it to Pape. Pape content to walk it up. A little bit of on-ball pressure. Clears it out. He's got this. One-handed pass to Downing. Deep three, fadeaway. Short. Wild bounce pass. Roosevelt still being the aggressor. 2 minutes left. 22-37. Somebody get a bucket. Deep shot. Long shot, long rebound. Ballard secures it, resets, continues to kick it around the perimeter. This current lineup for Ballard is really all about perimeter right now. Neither of their two big guys are posting up, down low. They're not even in the game for that matter. So deep three, misses. Pape secures it. Help him out to Baget. Back to Pape. Sam Vile open deep in the corner. Pump fake and travels. We got a platoon substitution coming here. We got Noah Quizone, 11, a junior. We got Gabe Lopez, number 24, a senior, and Danilo Petrovic coming in for Downing, Stanford, and Pape. Let's see if this crew can put together similar kind of energy and effort to round out this third quarter. We got 1:13 left to go, 22-37. I'm a darn broken record. I don't know. No one scored in the last 4 or 5 possessions for each team. Let's see if that shifts here in the last minute of the quarter. Baseline cut. Lopez with good hands. Bajette closes out. Once again, Ballard content to swing it around the perimeter. This will be difficult for them to crawl back in the game unless they catch fire from 3. Let's hope I just didn't jinx them. No, I didn't. 45 seconds left. I'm not going to say the score. You know the score. Kuzone with the kick. 2-man game. Bang. Petrovic. 40-22. Roosevelt running away with it. Deep 3, Ballard. Got it. Right back at you. 40-25. 24 seconds left in the quarter. We'll see if Roosevelt should smartly get the last shot here. Last shot. You want to be shooting this ball. You want to be taking it to the hoop right around 6 or 7 seconds. Allow your shot. If you miss, you're able to get an opportunity for a rebound and a putback. 6. Lopez, beautiful. Nice idea. That's going to be Roosevelt basketball with 0.9 seconds on the clock. I'm not sure they're going to add any time back on. So delayed stop on that clock. 1 second, just enough time for a tip. Catch and shoot. There it is. Oh, great look. Great idea. Well executed. And there's your end of third period score, 40-25. 8 minutes left in the game. And Roosevelt, definitely the aggressor at the moment. Really, we're putting together some nice possessions there. Then kind of stalled out there. It's kind of the second half of that period. Started struggling putting the hoop in a little bit. But good news is didn't affect their defensive effort.
No, they hung in there on the defensive end, got up and down the floor a few times, but up by 15. Pretty happy with that going into the fourth.
Riders will continue to need to put pressure on them. At the moment, the last second half of that period, Ballard was pretty much playing with an all-guard lineup. There were 2 big guys were not in the game. Neither of them were in the game. They were pretty content with passing the ball around the perimeter and just looking for perimeter shots, which can be an effective way to crawl back in the game, but you got to start knocking down shots, and you got to start knocking them down now. Otherwise, you're just going to run out of time. Riders need to continue to be aggressive. This is not the time to take your foot off the gas. This is the time to step on the gas and continue to pressure and play hard and be aggressive on offense and force turnovers. Petrovic into Kuzone. Kuzone breaks the pressure. Passes it to Lopez. Lopez to Vile. Bajette's on-ball screen with Petrovic. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ballard playing with a little bit of aggression. Strong take by Kuzone. Gets fouled. We'll go to a line for 2. Nice long possession there. But they're going to need to be a little bit more aggressive in terms of trying to get to the hoop rather than just waiting to the last part of the shot clock there. That offense was all out of about 25 feet, just kicking around the perimeter.
Kuzone. Time off the clock, right?
Yeah, but
Still
you know,
too early for that.
Way too early for that. You gotta still be relying on some good quality offense right now. Looking to get good early offense if you have it, and not start to get complacent and slow and trying to way too much time in this game. You got to apply pressure to Ballard, keep at them, force them into being uncomfortable, and force them to play down, being down with the from behind. It comes a screen for the pop, 3-pointer, nothing. Dribble penetration. And bucket. 20.
His arms aren't that long.
27-40. Kuzone to Lopez. Dribble drives through the leg. Kicks to Kuzone. Lots of dribbling. Not a lot of passing. Sam Vile to Kazone. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Kazone with the two-pointer, nothing. We're going the other way. 6.5 to go. Ballard basketball. Dangerous pass, cross court. Riders continue to play man-to-man defense. Good hands by Petrovic. See the ball. Both teams content with just passing the ball around. In and out. What would have been a decent possession by Ballard comes up empty. Meanwhile, lots of time coming off the clock. Turnover by Quizone. Strong take and a hack. We could hear it up here. I'm not going to dispute that one. Bajet with the foul. In that instance, if he just keeps his big long arms straight up in that moment, he's probably okay. But he reaches down, and as soon as you reach down like that, you're going to be in trouble. Ballard for 2. And a miss. We got another sub. (41-27). Riders up. 5:38 to go. 41-28. The zone with the pressure, getting pressure. Brings it up. Breaks the pressure, kicks to Vile, to Lopez, to Petrovic. Fade away, tough shot. Richardson with another timeout. Riders go up 43-28. Coach Bruce likes to call timeouts after made baskets to try to get his team ready for whatever next defensive possession they're going to go into. Set up, and I think there's a whole platoon change of subs, but I can't tell yet. It looked like there was a bunch of guys heading in. So we'll see if we got a different lineup here coming out of the timeout by the Riders. 43-28, 5:21 to go. Yes, we got a whole new group in now, going back to the starting lineup. Downing, Stanford, Pape, Petrovic, Swanson. They're in a 1-2-2 half-court trap. That was a travel, but didn't called. Ooh. Get a foul on Alex Pape. Going to the line. That's Roosevelt's in the 7th team foul, putting Ballard in the bonus. 1-on-1. Ballard with 2 team fouls for the half. I think that's just a result of Roosevelt being the aggressor this half. And when you're the aggressor, sometimes you foul, and that's okay. That's part of the game. I much prefer these kids in that space than with 1 or 2 fouls for a half and not playing physical. 43-30. 5 minutes to go in the period. Alex Pape brings it up, kicks to Swanson, to Downing, to Petrovic, to Stanford. Deep 3, short. Hit that, I think it just grazed the rim and ended up hitting the baseline out of bounds. Good look, good idea, just off target. 1-2-2 press. Hit the middle baseline. Petrovic brings it. Decides not to. Kicks to Pape. 4:40 to go in the period. 30-43. Riders ahead. Petrovic seeking. Stanford dribble drive. Left-handed layup and almost the bucket. Good looking drive there. Stanford the line for 2.
both teams lacking a little bit of energy at the moment, it seems.
Stanford with the miss in the first. Let's see if it looks like the Riders are setting up to go into the 1-2-2 press again, which appears to be kind of a three-quarter court, half court. But never mind. Yeah, they're back into it. 1-2-2. Ballard's having great success just hitting right in the middle right there, and the guy's turning and kicking opposite for a deep three. Riders are fortunate that's not going in. That press at the moment seems to be pretty easy to break. But it's also ooh, Alex Pape with the move. Stanford kicks to Petrovic. Petrovic, deep three, short. Rebound by Ballard going the other way. 44-30. 4 minutes to go. Deep three, misses. Passes it to Stanford. Stanford to Pape. Pape with the shimmy shake. Another stutter step to Stanford, to Downing. Stanford with the cut. Swanson, top of the key. Looks at Stanford, dribbles, passes to Petrovic. Petrovic drive, turnover. That's a carry. It was not called. Stanford with the closeout, layup. 3.5 to go, 44-32. Riders just need to settle in and get a good possession and get a bucket. Playing with a lead like this. Ballard's coming with more aggression, though. Seemed to be Stanford, deep three. Misses, tipped out to Downing. Hits Pape. Pape kicks to Downing. Stanford. Stanford drives into foul. We got a sub coming in. We got Lopez coming in. Lopez comes in for Petrovic. Uh, 44-32. Riders up. 3 minutes to go. Lopez to Downing. Baseline, nice cut and a layup. Great look there. Lopez off the bench, comes in. Immediate impact. Great play by the Riders, good ball movement and great cut. That's the kind of offense that'll take them home. Alex Pape with the steal. And the layup, what was looking like a dunk. I was about to lose my mind right there. My goodness. Alex Pape, he lost all that. He got a haircut. He got a little lighter. He got up on that one. Swanson, D'ing up as usual. Post kick to three-pointer, nothing. Dribble drive, shot, nothing. Tipped, rebound, tipped again, and nothing. Frustrating possession for Ballard on that one. 2 minutes to go, 46-32. Roosevelt ahead, playing some great defense. Another turnover, look out. Coach Richardson calling for Ryder, the offensive Ryder. I think he was looking for a long possession there, not a quick shot. Still get a good look, just come up empty. 1.5 to go. This one's all but over. 46-32. Alex Pape getting stuck with his hand in the cookie jar there. We'll reach in. We got a sub. We got Petrovic checking in for Swanson. Julian with some excellent minutes tonight.
Well done, Julian. Well done.
Yeah, he provided that spark, that energy, and the kind of that toughness that they needed. And like we said, every night we kind of got different guys stepping up, doing different things. Julian is certainly one of them tonight. Really pretty key in coming in and shutting down their big guys, not allowing them to get those easy layups and putbacks. 46-33, 1.5 to go. Second of 2 free throws. Misses it. Ballard's had a tough time from the stripe tonight. It's contributed to their 33 points to struggle to score. Alex with the shake. Stanford with the take and the block. Good block by number 4. Nice idea by Stanford. .118 to go in the game, 33-46. Downing off the double screen. Deep pass to the safety valve of Pape to Petrovic. Beautiful drive and kick to Petrovic for 2. Stanford with the tip. Looked like it might have gone off 30, but doesn't get the call. 1 minute to go in this game. And Riders will look to go 4-1 on the season, rolling into next week with a couple challenging games against Rainier Beach on Wednesday, and I believe Seattle Prep at home on Saturday. Jackson Stanford checks out. Ryland Bashore checks in to get his first minutes of the game. Jump ball, alternate possession goes to Ballard. They'll get it underneath the hoop. Still just under a minute to go. 33-50. Riders running away with it. Downing comes out. Ballard comes in for Jake Downing. Had a nice game. Didn't hit all his threes, but did a lot of other things to help them win. Some great passing, some rebounds, put back that I recall. Just kind of all-around game, and good to see. Darn near a 5-second call on that. Baseline jumper, no good. Big fella with a nice long rebound and putback. Tough shot, 35-50. Pape. Kick to Petrovic from Bullard. Petrovic going to the line.